Hey everyone, hope your day is going well. One of the most common questions that I always get as a graphic designer is how do you get the opportunity to work with bands in the music industry? The answer to that is very complex. Everyone's journey is going to be different, and this is just what happened for me. It started when I was a teenager and I was in a local pop punk band in the Chicago music scene. I started by designing my own band's merch, and frequently I would work the merch table while other bands were playing at the local shows. I'm not one who can sit still, so I would multitask and I would draw while I'm working the merch table. And more times than not, that would end up with people coming over and asking me what I'm drawing for. And as a very awkward person, as you can all tell from me speaking here, this would be the most fantastic icebreaker that you can think of. About half the time, it would end up with them asking for my Instagram handle or my business card so that we could collaborate in the future. Word of mouth just started to spread, and by the time I graduated college, I was designing dozens of band t-shirts a year. This escalated to album covers, logos, branding, other merch items that they would have at their tables, like stickers and posters. It started off as just working with friends and local musicians, but like every area in life, things are constantly moving. Local musicians would get signed and leave the local music scene, but would still ask me to do design work for them, which was super cool. And then label management would see what I did, like it, and then ask me if I could work with other bands that were also signed to the label. There'd also be instances where bands would break up and members would have to go get full-time jobs, so they would stay in the music industry but become managers, work in recording studios, and remember that I did design work, so they would recommend me to bands that they're working with. It's been over 12 years now since I was working the merch table while my band was playing shows, and I still have people to this day that contact me to collaborate with them with design work because they remember getting my business card at a dive bar 12 years ago. When you're working in this industry, it's really important to not burn bridges because you never know where those might lead. I think one of the biggest factors though is always being humble and being human. I love to illustrate and I love to design, and I think just doing that in a safe spot allows for a conversation to be started with new people that allows your work to get out there and also allows you to help them with something that they need. You also have to remember that it's really hard to get people to trust that you're good at what you do and that you have something to offer without showing them that you have something to offer. So design a cool t-shirt, wear it out when you're at these events, design a cool sticker and give it away to people that you meet at shows. And one of the most important things is have fun while you're doing it. Make genuine friends in the industry that you want to work in, and then prove that you can be reliable and trustworthy, and then be reliable and trustworthy. A lot of instances in the music industry where graphic designers can be kind of flaky, and if you can help somebody out in a time of need and actually be trustworthy, they'll remember that for every instance in the future when they need that. No matter how big of an artist that you become, remember that everyone is human and everyone is creating from a place of passion. If you decide that you want to design in the music industry and your main goal is to design for the biggest artist that you've loved your entire life, you're probably going to fail if you start there. No band should be too little for you to work with because you never know where that journey might lead. It's also great practice, so always start small. This way, when you finally get to working with the big artist, you've had a lot of practice under your belt. Hanging out in your local music scene, not only will you end up making like the best of friends that you've ever had in your life, but word of mouth will just start spreading and you'll be able to just keep building the blocks on top of each other. It's also good to start making pre-made designs like this one shown in this video. It's going to help build a portfolio for you, and it's going to allow you to get clients by them being able to purchase designs that already exist if they're not at the point where they're ready for custom work yet. So there we go. That's a little backstory of how I became a designer in the music industry, and maybe a couple tips that can help you along your journey. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe if you'd like to watch future videos, and have a great day.